Hugh Jackman's estranged wife Deborra-Lee Furness removes her wedding ring for jovial lunch with female pals in NYC just days after shock split. Hugh Jackman's estranged wife Deborra-Lee Furness was seen without her wedding ring during lunch with pals in NYC on Tuesday, just days after the couple's shock split announcement. The actress, 67, and the actor, 54, announced in a statement on Friday that they had separated after 27 years of marriage, saying they're moving forward with gratitude, love, and kindness. Furness looked in jovial spirits during her meal with her girlfriends and, following in her ex Hugh's footsteps, was seen to have removed her wedding ring. The blonde beauty cut a chic figure in a black dress with her hair elegantly coiffed and sporting a radiant palette of makeup as she chatted with her friends, who were no doubt providing moral support amid her breakup. In a statement on Friday, Hugh and Deborra said, "We have been blessed to share almost 3 decades together as husband and wife in a wonderful, loving marriage. Our journey now is shifting and we have decided to separate to pursue our individual growth," the couple said in a statement obtained by People. "Our family has been and always will be our highest priority. We undertake this next chapter with gratitude, love, and kindness," it continued. "We greatly appreciate your understanding in respecting our privacy as our family navigates this transition in all of our lives." The former couple signed the statement as Deb and Hugh Jackman, adding, "This is the sole statement either of us will make." The Australian couple shared 2 children together, Oscar, 23, and Ava, 18. Jackman briefly spoke with paparazzi on the street on Saturday and admitted he and his soon-to-be ex-wife are struggling with their split. As he walked along a street, he divulged that it's a difficult time but declined to discuss the breakup further. Last April, the pair had just celebrated their anniversary and Jackman had posted a gushing tribute to his wife on Instagram. "I love you, Deb. Today is our 27th wedding anniversary. 27 years. I love you so much," the actor wrote in his caption. "Together we have created a beautiful family. And life. Your laughter, your spirit, generosity, humor, cheekiness, courage, and loyalty is an incredible gift to me. I love you with all my heart," he shared in the heartfelt post. While he is undoubtedly more well-known than his wife, Deborra-Lee had already shot 20 movies by the time she and Jackman met while co-starring as a prison psychologist and a brain-damaged convict in ABC TV's 10-episode series Corelli in 1995. In 2000, the Music Man thespian and Furness adopted son Oscar Maximilian, 23. In 2005, they adopted now 18-year-old daughter Ava Elliott. "I think honesty and intimacy and making time are the secret to a long and happy marriage. You can't just assume that things will just tick along okay. You have to make time," Hugh told Smooth Radio in February. Deborra-Lee most recently played Jill Bailey alongside Eric Bana in Robert Connolly's sequel Force of Nature, The Dry 2, which was released in Australian and New Zealand theaters on August 24. Hugh has never been shy about speaking on his marriage, and praised Deborra-Lee when promoting his hit film The Greatest Showman in 2017. In an interview, he called Deborra-Lee his best friend and main source of support in both his career and personal life. Hugh said of his partner, "I'm married to the greatest woman alive. She's amazing. We're best friends, and we share everything. She's smart." Talking about how they never spend longer than 2 weeks apart, he explained that it was because they wished to share everything together. He continued, "We always said we'd never spend more than 2 weeks apart. Sometimes life and work does get crazy. But we met on my first job when she was already a big star. I was a nobody. So we have shared everything, all the ups and downs, and always will." Meanwhile, Hugh Jackman steps out without his wedding ring in New York City after shock split from wife Deborra-Lee Furness. Hugh Jackman stepped out without his wedding ring in New York City on Tuesday following his shock split from his wife Deborra-Lee Furness. The actor, 54, announced in a statement that he and the actress, 67, had separated after 27 years of marriage on Friday, saying they're moving forward with gratitude, love, and kindness. Departing the gym, Hugh was dressed casually in a black polo t-shirt and a pair of shorts. He shielded his face with a cap and some aviator sunglasses and wore a practical pair of white trainers. Hugh carried a towel and a water bottle following his workout as he appeared to be getting back into his usual routine. One of Australia's leading showbiz insiders has slammed stupid rumors surrounding Hugh's split from wife Deborra-Lee. Speaking to 6PR Breakfast with Millsy and Carl, reporter Peter Ford dismissed the wild theories circulating about the couple's split and shared his opinion on one of the sad reasons they've parted ways. 27 years of marriage in a show business marriage, that's a long time, that's like 186 years in real people's terms, he said. It's not the most uncommon scenario for a couple in their 50s and 60s that once the kids are off their hands, they decide the glue that held this together isn't there anymore and we're going to go our separate paths. He added, some of the stuff I read over the weekend is just too stupid. I keep reading this story where someone said the cracks were beginning to show when Deborra-Lee was never at rehearsals for The Music Man. Why would she be? She wasn't in it. Ford blasted idiots in the media for spreading rumors about the A-listers before sharing some unique insights into Jackman's mindset. The veteran reporter claimed to have worked out at the same gym as Jackman many years ago and said that he often saw the Wolverine star at the Melbourne Theosophical Society. He was always doing courses there on Buddhism and spiritualism and meditation, so he's always been in search for something, said Ford. In a statement on Friday, Hugh and Deborah said, we have been blessed to share almost 3 decades together as husband and wife in a wonderful, loving marriage. Our journey now is shifting and we have decided to separate to pursue our individual growth, the couple said in a statement obtained by People. Our family has been and always will be our highest priority. We undertake this next chapter with gratitude, love, and kindness, it continued. We greatly appreciate your understanding in respecting our privacy as our family navigates this transition in all of our lives. The former couple signed the statement as Deb and Hugh Jackman, adding, this is the sole statement either of us will make. The Australian couple share 2 children together, Oscar, 23, and Ava, 18. Hugh Jackman and estranged wife Deborra-Lee Furness speak regularly, will navigate split together. Hugh Jackman and his estranged wife, Deborra-Lee Furness, have been in constant contact since announcing their split last week. He's spoken to Deb and they've seen each other, a well-placed source told Page 6 exclusively. They speak pretty regularly. The insider emphasized that the couple are always going to be friends and navigate this together. You just can't be married for 27 years, share 2 kids and suddenly stop speaking. The Wolverine star, 54, and Furness, 67, shocked fans when they shared that they were separating after nearly 3 decades of marriage. We have been blessed to share almost 3 decades together as husband and wife in a wonderful, loving marriage, the two shared in a joint statement to People on September 15th. The couple recently announced they were separating after 27 years of marriage. The Hugh Jackman /Instagram. Our journey now is shifting, and we have decided to separate to pursue our individual growth. The estranged couple, who share son Oscar, 23, and daughter Ava, 18, stressed that their family has been and always will be their highest priority. We undertake this next chapter with gratitude, love, and kindness. We greatly appreciate your understanding in respecting our privacy as our family navigates this transition in all of our lives. That's not to say the situation hasn't been tough for them. A source told Page 6 the pair will navigate this together as a family. The Hugh Jackman /Instagram. It's not always easy, the source told us, but they're doing okay. Page 6 exclusively reported that their split had been in the works for a while. It happened a while ago. Friends and family knew about it, a separate source previously said, adding that their separation was a long time coming and Jackman was devastated by it. The Shame actress and Jackman married less than a year after meeting on a 1995 Australian TV show. The Hugh Jackman /Instagram. Over the weekend, The Greatest Showman star was snapped without his wedding band while going for a stroll with pal Ryan Reynolds. And days before their split was announced, Furness was spotted out and about in New York without her wedding ring on. The former couple first crossed paths in 1995 while co-starring in the Australian miniseries Corelli. The Logan star was recently spotted going for a walk with pal Ryan Reynolds, sans his wedding ring. ImageDirect.com. Jackman confessed that it was love at first sight, despite Furness being 13 years older than him. "I knew 2 weeks into meeting Deb that we were going to be together for the rest of our lives," the Logan actor said on the Today Show in 2018. The Emmy winner and the Shame actress tied the knot on April 11, 1996, less than a year after they met.